Merry Christmas, little falcons! All of the kindergarten teachers got you this gingerbread race book for Christmas this year. Enjoy listening to the story. We hope you all have a safe and happy Christmas. The Best Gingerbread Race Ever by Kelly Hargrave and illustrated by John Joven. Tiny Tinsel was made out of gingerbread. He was a little spicy, a lot sweet, extra shiny, and super-duper tiny. But being small didn't hold him back from his favorite day of all. Welcome to the gingerbread race. One lucky winner will take home the sweetest gingerbread trophy ever. But who will it be? Cotton Candy Yeti. Good luck finding a way around that fluffy fur. Sprinkle Toes. She leaves a trail of sprinkles wherever she goes. Lucky Licorice. His long legs leap unbelievable lengths. Bubblegum Berry. Those bubblegum paws bounce him high in the sky. Giggling Gumdrop. Her wand fires gumdrop when she giggles. Tiny Tinsel. Down here. He may be tiny, but his heart is mighty. Tiny Tinsel knew he was the underdog, but he dreamed of running in the great gingerbread race ever since his first day out of the oven. He practiced running laps around his hot chocolate pond and leaping over stacks of marshmallows. Now it was finally his time to shine. With the toot of a lollipop whistle, the racers were off. Tiny Tinsel was already far behind, but he didn't let that get him down. He ran, skipped, and hopped until he noticed something odd up ahead. Sprinkle Toes and Cotton Candy Yeti were stuck together and surrounded by a sea of sprinkles. "Oh, my frosting! What happened here?" asked Tiny Tinsel. "Cotton Candy Yeti tripped on my sprinkles and landed right on top of me," said Sprinkle Toes. This was the perfect time for Tiny Tinsel to get ahead. But he looked down at his big shiny heart and his tiny feet were perfect for tiptoeing around sprinkles without slipping. Then he pulled Sprinkle Toes free. Using his shimmery icing, he made her a pair of shoes to keep her sprinkles from spilling and Yeti from falling. Then they all raced off together until... "Oh, my frosting! What happened here?" asked Tiny Tinsel. "I can't stop laughing! Those butterscotch birds won't stop telling jokes," Lucky Licorice said. "I tried to dodge her gumdrops, but got tangled up instead." This was the perfect time for Tiny Tinsel to get ahead. But he looked down at his big shiny heart and... Tiny Tinsel's hands were perfect for undoing even tinier knots. Cotton Candy Yeti stuffed big tufts of blue fluff in Giggling Gumdrop's ears. "I can't hear any more jokes." Then they all raced off together until... It was none other than Bubblegum Berry stuck in a peppermint tree. "Oh, my frosting, what happened here?" asked Tiny Tinsel. "I bounced so high I landed in this tree and now I'm stuck." This was the perfect time for Tiny Tinsel to get ahead. But he looked down at his big shiny heart and... Tiny Tinsel was light enough to be easily lifted to the top of the tree. Then he ninja chopped Bubblegum Berry free. "Hooray! I get to bounce another day!" Then they all raced off together until... They came across a raging root beer river with the finish line just on the other side. "What on eggnog's earth are we to do?" asked Sprinkle-Toes. But Tiny Tinsel already knew. They tied one end of a long piece of licorice to a doughnut tree. Then Bubblegum Berry bounced across the river, landing with a squish on a marshmallow bush. Hooray! He tied the other end to a tall lollipop. Then with a hoot and a holler, the others quickly followed. When everyone landed, they looked toward the finish line. But who should win the race? If it weren't for Tiny Tinsel, I'd still be spewing sprinkles. I'd still be a tangled mess of licorice. I'd still be giggling up a storm. I'd still be stickety stuck in that tree. But that wasn't just me, said Tiny Tinsel. That was a whole lot of we. I've got one more idea, something the crowd will never expect. They crossed the finish line together. "You're all winners!" the announcer cheered. It was the best gingerbread race ever, thanks to Tiny Tinsel's big heart.